Lesson 10, Part 4, Aorist passive participles. The aorist passive participle is formed like this. Aorist passive participle equals 6th stem plus new tau plus third first endings. This is about like we would expect because we've said before, aorist passives don't get a theme vowel, no big deal. We might have expected a men, but and we might have expected second first endings, but we're used to aorist passives taking sort of a-ish kind of endings. And so that's going on. What's going on here? We're getting the new tau, which we're used to seeing for actives, but it is showing up for a passive here. And then we've got third first endings. Nothing too unusual except for the fact that this is passive. So we've got baptistes, baptistentas, baptistenti, baptistenta. We do get a little bit of an unusual kind of contraction going on here in the feminines, and then of course in the dative plurals over there, baptistesa, baptisteses, baptistese, baptistesan, because it's not an omicron, that's a theme vowel blending in there. We've got the epsilon at the end of the stem blending in. So note the following. No augment, since it's not the indicatives. Augments only show up in the indicative. No theme vowel, which is normal for the aorist, except for second aorist. And the third declension endings are used for the masculine and neuter. First declension endings are used for the feminine. The epsilon at the end of the 6th stem only lengthens in the indicative and in the infinitive, not anywhere else. So we don't have that lengthened into an eta here. We're keeping just the epsilon. And of course, it's going to blend in with the in the feminines there, and it's going to become epsilon iota, but we're still not seeing any etas anywhere. An aorist passive participle shows antecedent action or previous action, just like an aorist active participle or an aorist middle participle, but it's passive. So tuta de halan gegenon, hina plerothe ta refen hupa tu curiu dia tu prophetu legantes. But all this was done in order that which was spoken of the Lord by the prophets might be fulfilled. So here we've got, oh, this one's a special one because it's spoken. That which was spoken of the Lord through the prophets. So that which was spoken, it's used substantively here. The idea that it's previous to all of this being done. I'm not going to read through the whole Greek one again, but we've got this agerthes here at the beginning. After having been raised, take the child and his mother. Here we're looking at this ekblethentas, and the demon having been cast out. Ooh, there's a genitive absolute. The dumb man spake. Now note, when apokrinomai is used as an aorist participle, you should translate it as simultaneous action. So for example, here we've got apokrithes de haiesus eped pros auton, but answering, Jesus said to him. We don't want to say, but having answered, Jesus said, because the saying is actually the answer that's being given. It's just a little quirk that Greek has, that apokrinomai will often show up as an aorist participle, which we think of as being antecedent action, but in Greek, it's actually a simultaneous action when we're talking about speaking, especially with this answering kind of idea going on. The summary, aorist passive participle equals 6th stem plus new tau plus third first endings.